Okay, West is dealer, everyone is vulnerable. Bit of an unexciting start. West has 6 points in total, 5, 4, 2, 2. Nothing particular to open here. Even if we had 6-card club suit, i.e. kind of a weak 2 hand, you can't open a weak 2 in clubs. So, nice and easy pass to begin with. And to North. Okay, North has got 10, 12, 13 points and a balanced hand. 5, 3, 3, 2 counts as a balanced hand. So, given that we're playing standard American system, we play a strong no trump. So, in the American system, one no trump opening is 15 to 17 points. If we were playing ACOL, we would open one no trump because we play a weak no trump in ACOL. So, in ACOL, this would be a 12 to 14, therefore a one no trump opener. However, in standard American, we can't open one no trump because we haven't got enough points because we play a strong no trump there. So what we have to do in American is we have to open one of a suit and then rebid one no trump. Those two things are inverted in ACOL and standard American yellow card. So what we have to decide here is what suit are we opening. Now your instinct is probably to open one diamond, to then rebid one no trump, which will be 12 to 14 balanced. Whenever you're opening a minor, as playing the American system, you have two options. Obviously we can't open hearts or spades because that would promise 5, given the 5-card major element. So we have to open either clubs or diamonds. And your two options in standard American are you open one of your longer minor, which is known as better minor. So in this instance we would open one diamond because our diamonds are longer, and then rebid one no trump. Or you play something known as a short club, or a nebulous club it's sometimes called, which means you open one club on all balanced hands that don't have a 5-card major and that you can't open one no trump on. So in this instance it depends whether you're playing a short club or you're playing better minor. They're your two alternatives. If you're interested, a short club is 2+ cards, playing better minor, opening one of the minors is 3+ cards. If you're playing a short club and you open one diamond, it's because your hand isn't balanced. Opening one diamond, therefore, is always unbalanced. So there are pros and cons to both alternatives. Better minor is the easier system because it's more natural. You're always opening at least a 3-card minor. Short club is arguably better, albeit complex, in the sense that whenever you open a diamond, your partner knows that you don't have a balanced hand. So either alternative here, I'm going to go the simplistic route or the more natural route, which is opening one diamond, which is probably what your instinct would be telling you to bid. But there are some systems which would say open one club, playing the American system, which would be a short club or a false club, if you like. But I'm going to go the natural route, so therefore one diamond looking to rebid one no trump in a minute. Now to East. Okay, so East has 7 points, 4, 4, 3, 2 shape. This would be a good shape for a takeout double. We have shortage in their suit and tolerance for the others, but we don't have enough points for that. We haven't got a 5-card suit that we can bid, we haven't got enough points for a double, we haven't got enough points for no trumps. So the only possible bid is that. Now to South, responding to partner's one diamond. Okay, so South's got 14 points and 5, 4, 2, 2 shape. We have a 5-card major, which is good. Now, obviously we want to be bidding our hearts here, because you always want to try to bid a major if you can as the responder. We don't know our partner has natural diamonds, we only know they have 3+ because we're playing the standard American system, so a minor opening is only 3+ cards if you're playing better minor. So we can't support the diamonds. And even if we knew our partner had, let's say, 4 or 5 diamonds, we wouldn't support the diamonds anyway because we don't want to play in minor, we want to play in a major if possible. So in this instance, you could argue, well, I'll jump to 2 hearts because that shows my true strength, 10+ points, etc. But as the responder, you always want to bid the lowest available bid if your bid is forcing. So whenever you bid a new suit, hearts would be a new suit here, that is a forcing bid, and your partner will bid again. So we don't need to jump to 2 hearts or 3 hearts or whatever. And we can just bid 1 heart, wait to see what our partner's rebid is, and then analyse from there whether we have a heart fit, whether we want to be in game, etc. So nice and easy start with 1 heart. Okay, back to North now. East-West are passing throughout, they've got nothing to say, so it's just a North-South auction. Partner has responded 1 heart. Now playing the standard American system, we play a system known as 5-card majors, so when you open one of a major that's 5 cards. It's important you recognise that when your partner responds a major, that isn't necessarily 5 cards. It's only 4-card suits as the responder. So it's only a 5-card major bid if you open the major, not respond the major. So in this instance, we don't know there's necessarily a heart fit. We know we have 3, our partner has 4 or more, so there may well be a heart fit, but we can't guarantee a heart fit. So therefore, we're not bidding hearts at this stage. Given that we are balanced, we want to bid no trumps, and we actually open one diamond with the intention of rebidding one no trump. I definitely wouldn't be rebidding the diamonds, because bidding diamonds twice shows an unbalanced hand. We don't have that, we have a balanced hand. So given that one no trump opening would have been 15 to 17, our one no trump rebid is 12 to 14, which is the whole reason we open one diamond, to rebid one no trump. So that's what we should do. Okay, so partner has just shown us 12 to 14 points, a balanced hand, and they haven't got 4 cards in hearts. We promised 4 hearts, they haven't got 4 hearts, otherwise they would have raised our hearts. However, they might still have 3 hearts, so we can't rule out a heart fit just yet. We need to still investigate whether we have a heart fit. Your instinct might be to bid 2 hearts or 3 hearts to show more hearts. The problem with that is that by rebidding a suit, you're promising 6 cards. Whenever the responder repeats a suit, it is always 6 cards. So we can't bid hearts again, but we need to look to see if our partner has 3 hearts. So we need to make a bid that shows sort of a 5-4 nature. Now the problem here is our 5-4 is in diamonds, so if we bid 2 diamonds, it looks like we're agreeing with our partner's suit, and it won't be a forcing bid. Remember, new suits are forcing, current suits that have already been bid, are not forcing. So what we need here is a conventional bid to fish, to look for a 5-3 major fit. And this convention is known as check back stamen. It's a variant of stamen. It's check back because you're checking back on the opener. The opener has rebid no trumps rather than open no trumps. And that's when check back operates. So what you do here is you bid 2 clubs. 2 clubs is stamen, as you know, in this instance check back stamen. And what it says is, I need to know more about your majors. Now, it could be looking for North to have 4 cards in spades, which they could have, or it could be looking for North to have 3 cards in hearts. The reason it isn't looking for 4 cards in hearts is because we know they haven't got 4 cards in hearts, because if North did have 4 cards in hearts, they would have raised hearts here rather than bidding one no trump. So we're going to bid check back. If partner has 3 cards in hearts, they'll bid hearts. If they have 4 cards in spades, they'll bid spades. If they have neither, they will bid diamonds. So it operates very similarly to normal stamen, but in this instance we're looking for a 5-3 heart fit rather than a 4-4 heart fit, because we know a 4-4 heart fit isn't present. So that's what I would do, check back stamen, see if our partner has 3 hearts for us. Okay, back to North. Now the first thing that's important is that we recognise that South's bid is a conventional bid. So if we were playing against opponents, we should alert this bid because that is an artificial bid. It's stamen, it's check back stamen, looking for a major fit. So we have to kind of follow the normal principles of responding to stamen here. 2 diamonds denies a major, 2 hearts shows hearts, 2 spades shows spades. In this instance, 2 hearts would show 3 cards in hearts rather than 4 cards in hearts, because we've already denied 4 hearts. 2 spades, however, would show 4 cards in spades because we haven't yet denied 4 cards in spades. Given that we only have hearts, we have only one option here really, which is to bid 2 hearts. If we had both 3 hearts and 4 spades, we would bid hearts first. As is normal with stamen, you bid hearts before spades if you have both. So in this instance, we're going to bid 2 hearts, which tells our partner we have 3 cards in hearts, and we actually don't know if they're looking for us to have 3 hearts or if they're looking for us to have 4 spades. They must be looking for one of those 2 things. We're going to say what we have, and that either helps them or it doesn't, depending on whether they have 5 hearts or whether they have 4 hearts and 4 spades. So we bid 2 hearts, and let's see what our partner decides. Okay, so North's response to check back stamen was exactly what we wanted. We found out that they have 3 cards in hearts. That's the whole reason we bid check back stamen. It has successfully located a heart fit. Now the question is, what level of hearts do we want to be in? Do we want to play in 2 hearts? Do we want to be in 3 hearts, invite them to bid game? Or do we want to go straight for game ourselves? Now this particular one is quite easy. Our partner has 12 to 14, we have 14, so we have a minimum of 26 points between the 2 hands. So there's no question for me, we want to be in game. The only slight concern is, do we maybe want to be in slam? So 14 opposite the best case scenario of 14 over there is 28. That would suggest that we don't quite have enough for slam. You want about 30-ish points and a fit for a slam to be considered. In this instance, we don't have 30-ish points, but we do have sufficient for game. So we're in that nice, comfortable middle ground where game should be on and slam isn't on. So therefore, I would jump straight to 4 hearts, and hopefully that will end the bidding. Okay, so the contract is 4 hearts. Everyone passed 4 hearts out, and I'm now with West, who's looking for an opening lead against 4 hearts. What I tend to do on opening lead quite often is I try to eliminate suits I'm not particularly interested in leading, and then look at kind of my options remaining. So suits I certainly won't be interested in leading are diamonds. I don't like leading doubleton honours if it's all you can avoid it. Leading the jack of diamonds here is probably going to help the opponents. Not necessarily, but probably. I don't really like doubleton honours. And I'm certainly not going to lead this club suit. You don't want to lead away from an ace when you have against a suit contract. If I was leading against no trumps, I would be leading clubs. But against a trump contract, you want to try to leave suits where you have the ace and only the ace. So that leaves me with a trump or a spade. I don't particularly have a strong feeling either way. Doubleton trump is sometimes dangerous because you might trap your partner's honour if they have 3 to the king or 3 to the queen. You tend to want to lead trumps when you have a longer trump suit because you know your partner is short, so it's less dangerous. So therefore I'm probably going to lead a spade. Given this spade sequence, it's not particularly brilliant or thrilling, but I'm going to lead a low spade because I have an honour. You lead low from an honour, you lead high from a suit you dislike. So I'm going to lead a small spade, but to be honest I'm not particularly enthralled with any lead here. But that's the lead I'm going to make, a low spade. Okay, down goes the dummy. Okay, so we're in a 4-heart contract. What you tend to want to try and do in a trump contract is analyse your potential losers and then see what you can do about it. We want to think about whether we want to draw the trumps, whether some of our losers are trumpable or not, and then think about what we're doing if we are drawing trumps or if we're not, depending on what we decide. So in the trump suit we have a potential loser, the Queen of Hearts. That looks like we might lose a trick there. Diamonds are all fine, ace, king, queen, they should break, unless they break 4-0, which would be unlucky, and we should have the diamonds sewn up. Spades were missing the ace, clubs were missing the ace. So it looks to me like we're going to lose a club, lose a spade, that's certain. We might lose the Queen of Hearts, we might not. With regards to our losers, none of them are particularly trumpable. We can't rough anything in the short holding, we haven't got long clubs to trump over there or anything like that. So I'm going to be drawing the trumps. When I've drawn the trumps, I'm then going to run this nice diamond suit, assuming they break not 4-0. And even if they are 4-0, if the 4 are here, I can finesse the jack. So we're pretty much almost certain that the diamonds are going to run. So I'm going to draw the trumps, run the diamonds. Now with regards to the Queen of Hearts, there are 2 ways to play the heart suit. You cash the ace-king, hoping for a queen doubleton, or you lead from the dummy and you finesse in the hearts. We lead towards the 10, or indeed lead the jack, looking to trap the queen on our right. And with regards to odds, playing ace-king is playing for a doubleton queen, which is a 40% chance. Playing for a finesse is a 50% chance. So the finesse is the best odds. To do the finesse, we need to lead the hearts from the table. So therefore we need to get the lead to the dummy, to then lead the hearts, to try and finesse the hearts, assuming the queen is here. Of course the queen might be there, in which case we'll lose a trick. So the way to get to the dummy is, well, we will get there eventually with a spade. The king or queen will lose to the ace. I know the ace of spades is here because this hand shouldn't be leading away from spades. The king or queen will lose to the ace, and then we'll have another winner there to get the lead there. Alternatively, we could go over with the ace of diamonds. There is a small risk in the diamonds if they break badly that someone might be trumping them. So I would try to avoid using the ace of diamonds if possible, because I don't really want to start opening up potential singletons or voids in diamonds. So it looks like we're going to go over there with a spade, lead the jack of hearts to do the finesse. The finesse succeeds or it doesn't. We draw the trumps after that and then run through those diamonds. Looks to me like we're going to lose 1 club, 1 spade and maybe 1 heart. So we're going to make 10 or 11 tricks, presuming things go reasonably well. No bad breaking trumps or bad breaking diamonds. For this particular trick, I've got to play the king or queen to force the ace of spades here. So that's what I'm going to do, and that will also force an entry there, which is where we want to be to play the trumps. Either one doesn't matter, I'm going to play the king. Okay, so play the king of spades from the dummy. Ace is going to play the ace of spades, obviously. Kill the honour, and we follow low. Nice and easy first trick. We knew the ace of spades was there, but we need to get rid of it, so that's fine. We've now got the queen of spades as a winner, which is an important entry to the table. Now with regards to what ace plays next, it doesn't look like it particularly matters. Suits, I'd try to avoid his clubs. I don't want to lead into the king, because that would set the king of clubs up for declarer. I would probably just lead a spade back. We know the queen's a winner, get rid of the queen. Let's see what declarer has to do. There's nothing particularly attractive, to be honest. Certainly wouldn't be leading a trump when I have the queen myself. So probably just a spade, small spade back. I do accept that this is giving the lead to declarer, but we kind of can't avoid that, unfortunately. Low spade to the 9. West has to play the jack to stop us winning the 9. So the queen goes on that. That's fine. Now we're in a position where we have the lead on the table, which is where we want to be to draw the trumps. And we want to draw the trumps to enjoy these diamonds, so we've got to draw the trumps first. Given that we're finessing in hearts, we want to play the jack of hearts first, because if the finesse succeeds, we're in the correct place to then repeat the finesse. This also encourages East to play the queen on the jack, which is what we want them to do, because then we can kill the queen with the ace or king and hopefully draw the remaining trumps with the king and 10, assuming they break reasonably well. So let's find out. It's just good practice to lead the high one from a hand you're finessing from. So lead the jack of hearts. If they play the queen, we'll kill it with the ace, and then we'll play the king 10 next. If they don't play the queen, we'll let the jack run. So this hand is actually doomed to lose their queen. The best defence is to cover an honour with an honour. Play the queen on the jack in the hope your partner has the 10 or the king or something where they're threatening in hearts. As it happens, they can't win. So even if they duck, we duck, and we finesse them again. So they just can't win. Let's say they play the queen, which is the correct defence, cover an honour with an honour. We win the ace or king. Everybody plays a trump. That's 4 trumps gone so far. We now have the lead in hand. So now what we're going to do is draw those 2 rounds of trumps in the hope that they're breaking relatively evenly. So play the king of hearts. Everybody plays a heart. That's very good. That means the trumps have broke 3-2. So again, counting, that's now 8 trumps gone. We have 1 on the dummy, which is 9. We have 3 in hand, which is 12. So someone has 1 trump left. Draw that last trump with the 10, which is high. 10 of trumps. They throw something away. Doesn't particularly matter what they throw. A low club, let's say. Last trump from the dummy, and this defender plays their last trump. Now we've drawn the trumps, we can enjoy our nice diamond suit. As long as the diamonds are breaking 3-1 or better, or if they're 4-0, all 4 are here, we should be okay. If they're 4-0 and all 4 are here, that would be sad because we're going to end up losing to the jack of diamonds, which is sad, but that's unlikely. So play the king of diamonds. Everybody plays a diamond, so diamond, diamond, diamond. We now know the diamonds are breaking at least 3-1. So again, counting the diamonds, we've had 4 diamonds, 4 on the dummy is 8, 3 in hand is 11, so there are 2 diamonds left. So even if both of the diamonds are in the same opponent's hand, the queen and ace will kill the remaining diamonds. If this hand hadn't played a diamond and all 4 diamonds were here, we could then trap the jack with the ace 10. We would know the jack is here. So it's only if this hand had all 4 diamonds would we have had a problem. That wasn't the case. The diamonds have broke at least 3-1. In fact, they're actually breaking 2-2, as we can see, but we wouldn't know that as declarer. So we play the queen, the jack appears, and now you can see we're having a nice easy time. The diamonds have actually broken 2-2, although we didn't need that, a 3-1 break was good enough. The opponents have run out of diamonds, so our 3 diamonds on the dummy are winners. So now what we're going to do is play those 3 rounds of diamonds. So we're going to play 2 diamonds from our hand, 3 diamonds from the table, and we're going to have to throw 1 card away from this hand. So what we're going to end up doing is throwing a club. Obviously we don't want to trump one of our own winners. So we're going to end up throwing a club, and our hand is going to be left with this. So to the 3 card ending, it's going to be something like 3 rounds of diamonds here, 2 diamonds and a club here. They're going to throw something away, probably spade, spade, club, doesn't matter really. They're going to also throw something away, probably spade, club, club. Again, doesn't particularly matter, as long as someone holds on to the ace of clubs, which they should do obviously. So those next 3 tricks, nice and easy, win all those 3 diamonds. Now with the lead on dummy, you can see it's quite obvious what's going to happen. We're going to win these 2 trumps, and we're going to lose this to the ace of clubs. The opponents are not going to throw the ace of clubs away. I mean, if they do, fair enough, we get an extra trick, but they shouldn't. If we trump a spade to our hand and play another trump, they're going to hold on to the ace of clubs. So what would normally happen in a kind of an etiquette scenario here is you would show your hand and you would tell the defenders, you're going to have the ace of clubs, I've got these 2 trumps. You could play all 3 out if you wanted, but you know they're going to win the ace of clubs. So that means that one's a loser, those 2 are winners. So we have made +1. We lost the ace of spades and the ace of clubs, which we expected to lose. We avoided the queen of hearts loser because we finessed it successfully. 4 hearts +1.